teach you how to knit a knit stitch. It's a basic step in Knitting 101. To begin, you will need a pair of knitting needles and a ball of yarn. In this video, we will be using US size 13 needles. They're bigger, which makes it easier for you to see what you're doing. For our yarn, we will be using Lion Brand Yarns Hometown USA Montpelier Peacock. It's a super bulky weight yarn, meaning if you like chunky scarves, this is your yarn. On your ball of yarn, you'll probably find a little strip of paper wrapped around it. There you can find the recommended needle size, so there's no guessing involved. It'll also tell you what kind of yarn you have. Today we're going to use the backwards loop cast on method. This is the method I learned and use most often because it's so easy. You'll start by grabbing the tail, which is the end of your yarn. Measure about 4 to 5 inches and place it in your right hand facing down, while your needle is facing up. Once you have the yarn and needle in your right hand, pull the yarn away from you to the left. Make sure to hold tight. Next, take your thumb and press it down into the line of yarn between your fingers. Press down and move your thumb in a counterclockwise motion until the yarn is wrapped around your thumb. Next, you'll take your needle and hold it against your thumb and push the needle through the band around your thumb. Once the needle is in, pull your thumb out and pull lightly on the yarn to tighten it. To make another loop, put your thumb down into the yarn and move in a counterclockwise motion. Then, take the needle, push it through the loop on your thumb, and pull your thumb out. Now that we've cast on some stitches, we are ready to begin knitting a knit stitch. For this part, we will be using our second needle. The needle we were using before was only for casting on. It doesn't stay in our right hand, but ends up moving to our left hand. Next, pick up the working needle in your right hand. Take it and insert it knitwise or underneath. You go under, do not go over. See the first loop? You can make it a little bit bigger just so you can see what you're doing. You'll push the needle through the loop and under the other needle, making an X. Then you will take your thumb and hold the two needles together in the middle of the X. Pull lightly to tighten. Next, take your working yarn and pull it away from you. Wrap it over and around the working needle. Next, bring the needles so they are parallel to one another. Don't forget not to let go of the working yarn. You will see the new loop we just made by wrapping the yarn around the needle. Next, we will pull our working needle through the loop that we first entered. You will slowly take your working needle through the loop. Don't forget to bring the new loop with you. You'll see both one on the right and one on the left. We're going to slip the left loop off, and there you go. Once again, we will take our working needle and insert it into the loop on the left needle. Make sure it's underneath, making an X. Pull your thumb to hold the needles together, wrap the yarn around, and we'll pull it parallel. Now we're going to pull the needle out and make sure you pull the loop up with your working needle. Push the loop off, and there you go. We'll do it one more time. Push it underneath, into the loop, wrap it around, parallel, pull it out, pull up a loop, and push off the old loop.